Y'all want to hear a story from my workplace?
Yeah, sure.
Not really.
I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
I'm sorry for the silence. This one, I think, legitimately damaged my psyche. The other day, obviously I work in a closed-door mental health facility. The other day we had a patient who was punching nurses, so he got moved to, the seclusion room. And one of the nurses, she came up to me and she went, "Hey, that guy who got moved to the seclusion room, could you go clean his room real quick?" And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then she dropped a piece of information on me that, while it technically prepared me for what I saw, it did not adequately prepare me. She told me he was a chronic masturbator. I go to his room. An entire wall from floor to ceiling. An entire wall. I can't even begin to describe the smell.
So how'd you clean it?
So, you ever use a rubber car squeegee?
Yeah, that's assumed how you do it.
Yeah. But, for a wall of jizz.
How much calcium is he getting a day?
So how big is the wall? I want a footage.
This wall right here?
No, I want exact footage. For the viewer at home.
It's gonna be about 16 feet by 27 feet.
You know what's crazy?
What?
He did that whole wall. He had only been there for a week.
So let's assume he does 10 jerk-offs a day. Actually, no, let's say he produces a teaspoon of cum per wanking. Flings it on the wall.
Okay, from how the stains looked, by the way, it looked like he was on the wall and then let it spill down.
Yo, that's so sick.
It wasn't thrown at the wall like a monkey would. It was deliberately aimed to cause the most psychological damage it could.
Oh, he did it to you?
Well, I'm the person who had to clean it.
Yeah, he planned it for you.
So this guy's dead, right?
This guy works for the hospital.
I did not like this gift.
This
This is not a fun one.
He's all like a schizophrenic lady. He works for the hospital. Half the inmates are designed just to make you hate insane people.
It feels like that sometimes.
I mean,
that could be our opening bit.
Right. So we did something unusual this episode. I started making the Photoshop in front of them before we recorded, which took longer than I was expecting. And we came up for a sequel series to Friends.
Yeah.
In which every letter means something special. Who wants to say it? Fat. It was kitty porn. I was talking about kitty cats.
that's a really good one, yeah.
I forgot to bring this up, even though I should have brought it up in the cold open. The worst part about the wall of jism was that it desensitized me to human depravity for the rest of the day. So I had to go unclog a toilet, and I would describe the shit in that toilet as being a chicken bone of shit.
Yeah.
And I was unclogging it, and I was like, this should hurt me, but it doesn't. Because I was just so fucking PTSD'd. Hey, everybody, it's the original video gaycast.
Season 2 review.
Season 2 review. I'm Brenton. That's Brandy, and that's Millhouse.
No, I'm Brandy. That's Millhouse.
That's Brandy. I'm Millhouse.
Hi, I'm Brenton.
We are reviewing our Season 2 episodes. Because that's what we're doing today.
Season 2 is a review. Overall, I feel Season 2 started out weak and it got better.
Episode 6 of the whole series. Episode 1 of Season 2. Inferno Cop.
We could just say the episode number.
I'm actually going to refer to them as I wrote them in my notes. So Inferno Cop is called Infertility Cop.
Yep.
Do you think Inferno Cop could impregnate a woman?
With justice, yes.
Would he make a new Hellfire Boy that way?
Hellfire Boy. How do you feel about Hellfire Boy going from black to white?
Well, he took a shower, he cleaned himself up.
Or sorry, reverse.
My notes for Infertility Cop: solid start to the season. Many good bits. Love the Karate Man story because that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had 2 Karate Man stories from that one. They were both good.
Speaking of which, I want to say a new story about this guy. So, his ex-girlfriend wants to move in with him. He does not want that. She also is applying to work at the spot. He does not want that.
He should
He still wants to have sex with her, though.
Hey,
so
man.
he wants all the work and none of the benefits.
You should tell him to read a story about a little boy called...
The tortoise and the hare.
It's called, You Can't Have Everything.
Well, here's the thing. He can. He knows karate.
So what's he gonna do?
He's going to kick her in the face.
Yeah,
Why?
I presumed he was just going to beat her up.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, if all you have is a hammer, every problem's a nail, right?
You know he's an accountant? Like, he's in university for accounting.
If all you have
He's about
is
to count this... Oh, fuck. He's about to count this hand across your face, bitch.
If all you have is karate, every problem's a belt match.
Alright, so...
2 other notes from Infertility Cop.
Sorry.
I love the 9/11 bit that I did, and the subsequent Bush Senior joke that Milhouse hits us with.
But this was the video that took the longest to render by almost twice as long as the one before it, which would have been Baki. So I did a GIF. I grabbed a GIF.
Yeah, you do the Inferno Cop flame heads behind my... That seemed like a real bitch.
It only took like 10 minutes to stock it in there, because I had to go frame by frame, but like that's whatever. What was annoying was the render took like forever. But after that, it's Angel Egg, which is actually one of my favorite like covers I had made at that point, because it's such a goofy one.
Yeah, it's got a really good Photoshop. One other thing about Infertility Cop.
Original.
One other thing about Infertility Cop, it's got the first shitting in the trash can lady story.
Oh, yeah, wow. Because you got the job.
Yeah, and it's got the first one. So that was a real flash to the past.
Yeah, man.
Then we got Angel's Greg.
Angel's Greg's pretty okay.
Yeah, another good little episode. The money story is great.
The money.
I think it's funny that is like that's an episode where we had a genuine like disagreement about the subject of the anime, which is I was expecting, because I thought we were gonna record memories. Brenton watched.
I watched High School DxD.
I thought we were going to do...
Unrelated to the podcast.
Yeah, no, because we're doing school days.
I thought we were going to be recording memories. Brenton thought we were going to record school days, so we watched that.
Yeah,
yeah,
and also
jump
High
his
School
cock.
DxD.
Dude, I fucking love the ending of school days, man.
So before the episode even got uploaded, that person got fired that I worked with formerly.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah, I mean good, but also
they came and they were yelling at me and they said, I'm getting bills are piling up, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not a fucking big deal.
No, sure, they're threatening to take my house. I'm gonna threaten them right back.
No, they actually were like an insane person. But Angel's Egg's good.
I think it's a solid episode. It's not crazy funny, but it's a good episode.
Olivia Clyde, that was a fun one.
Yeah. Technically, the next one I watched, and I have it in my notes, is the season 1 review, which I call the season gun review. The only bit I'm going to talk about from this one is the Linkara homeless rant is like phenomenal.
Yeah.
And the meat.
Yeah. Why did you guys do that?
Because it's a good bit.
No, yeah.
And the meat and fuck games bit is a great bit. Where we start talking about
Meat and Fuck Kingdom 2, Steve!
When I'm just going through the Meat and Fuck website and I'm just dying, that's a good bit.
Yeah,
Alright, let me think of a Meat and Fuck game right off the top of my head.
Private Investigator. Sorry, Private's Investigator.
Private's Investigator. No, I got this.
Federal
Jailbait Kingdom.
Oh my god.
I'll tell you the one I straight up remember from the episode, which is Slut Nade.
Slut Nade?
Like Tsunade from
God damn it. Okay, I got another one. Federal Booty Investigator.
Let me think of one. Let me go. Ass Effect.
that has to be one. Okay, so, fuck. Olivia Clyde was great.
Yeah, it's another solid episode. The song discussion bit is really good, where we're talking about our favorite songs from it.
Yeah.
And then for me, the Quato bit that runs throughout that episode also makes me
The
laugh.
Quato?
Yeah, we crack a joke about me having a little sister, and I go, I do. She's attached to my stomach like a Quato.
Oh, yeah. Da, 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 da.
Not really much else to say about Olympia Kyclos other than it's a good episode.
Yeah.
I think you two are way more interesting in that episode because I don't give a shit about history.
Well, like, do you know where Greece is on a map?
No,
no
he
you
doesn't.
don't.
I was gonna say no. I don't think I do. I can barely point out
All right.
America.
Pop quiz, Brenton. Where is Greece? A. The Mediterranean Sea. B. The Indian Sea.
It's actually called the
3.
Indian Ocean.
The Avian Sea. Or D. On Reach.
Why did you do 1, 2, 3 D? Also, definitely on Reach. We lost it to the Covenant, and that's why Greece.
That's why it's called New Alexandria.
No, I have a bit. Let me do it.
Fuck you.
We lost it on Reach. That's why Greece is now ancient Greece. Real answer is it the Mediterranean?
No, it's not. It's on the Indian Sea.
What's fucked up? I can't actually tell if you're fucking with me. I'm so bad at geography.
So, what's after that?
Scooby Poo.
That was one of my favorite episodes to record.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I remembered most of the lines. What a great movie.
Yeah, I think you mentioned on the podcast, we were trying to watch the movie, but you just kept talking the lines over them.
Scooby Poo, Yu-Gi Joe, and Street Fighter 2, I think, are our best of season 2. Like,
Well, Street Fighter 2 is like a standout.
Yeah.
You have Slave Master Ken.
Oh, yeah.
Ken Slave Masters is good. Also, us talking about Mortal Kombat for like 15 minutes in our Street Fighter podcast. Very
Man,
funny.
Mortal Kombat sucks. Can we just say that?
No.
Hey,
What? No.
Mortal...
So-
Your mom hates Dead Space 2.
So when I was 5 years old, my favorite movie was Mortal Kombat
Wait, which one? Original?
original.
Yeah.
Because we had a CRT, a big CRT, and we watched it in the dark. And during the credits, I do karate, and the after.
You're fucking Mac from Always Sunny. Just, like literally going.
It was like the after effect. It was like we had karate fights. Me and my former best friend, current rival.
Snitching is bitching. It's another good bit from Scooby Poo.
Oh yes.
It's also, I think, our first and only Andrew Tate of the season.
No.
Not the last.
Not the last.
Did we bring him up in Halo?
Lots of times after.
Gundam.
Oh, but I thought
Gundam
Gundam
season 2.
3.
You're right.
Let's see. We talked about the Scooby Project and the Ascot. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Urinal dick pic guy.
Yeah.
That's that episode. It's crazy how inoculated I've become to insane behavior.
Then after that,
Urinal dick pic guy? He's not even in like the top 10 now. That's fucked. After that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Or as I call it, Yu-Gi Joe.
you guys real good.
Yeah, good. Low-key episode. Like, it's not high energy or anything, but it's a good episode.
Yeah.
I feel like we really hit a stride with this Scooby-Doo and Street Fighter.
Yeah.
It's just a solid
like,
one.
There's series where we have a lot of information, like we knowledge and love for like the series as a whole beyond it. So there's just more to talk about. It's funny. A while back, months back, I had a manic episode where I had fallen in love with Chun-Li and I made a slightly sexual edit of one of her sprites. And then, I shit you not, last week, or maybe a week before, one of the two, I had another manic episode and I made my background.
Wait, you're gonna put it in the
Well,
podcast,
yeah,
right?
I'm sure
Oh,
it's
yeah.
being shown right now. And also in the middle of it, if you look, there's like a little Where's Waldo.
There's Where's Waldo in that, like, I tried my best to make it as few ass shots as possible.
See, you gotta find the Chun-Li ass in there.
There's a couple, like, top left. I love Chun-Li. She did nothing wrong. She's the one good cop. Glory to the, People's Republic of China.
Next up is Skeet Fighter
People's
2,
Democratic Republic, China, idiot.
the movie, the game.
Yeah.
Just another good episode. We already talked about the bits I care the most about it, Ken Slave Masters and Mortal Kombat talk. There is one bit that I did not get a laugh for that I still think is good because it was I actually wrote it and I went, this is a good bit, and that's like we get to Guile driving and I go, and Guile finally gets his first fight of the film, traffic. And it got no laughs.
That was good.
And,
no, it wasn't. Stop fucking placating it.
And when I was listening to Street Fighter like the other day, I got to that bit and I laughed out loud at my workplace and I went, damn, Brenton, you're so funny.
Is that what they don't know? Yeah.
Next up is Look Black.
Look Back / Parkour Civilization by Evbo. Yo, Evbo's such a good YouTuber.
This is another solid episode, I think. The Ebbo review has some like really good bits, and Jerry the construction crane I think about more often than I should.
Yeah.
I remember, like an hour before we recorded, basically, I discovered Cormac McCarthy was a pedophile, and I was very mad because I really liked Blood Meridian.
Yeah, it's a weird tangent.
Didn't he write Lolita?
No.
No.
It's a completely different guy.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm
Yes.
confident.
I think we can agree to disagree.
I understand the bit that you're making here.
Well, no, because this is very different. Lolita is a story about a young girl.
Yeah, that's about a nice wholesome romance.
Oh, sorry. Shut up, J.K. Rowling. But yeah, I was gonna say this. What Lolita's stepfather does is right. He's a good guy. He did nothing wrong. Whereas what Cormac McCarthy did was morally questionable.
What do you do?
I fucked a girl that was less than half his age and illegally adopted her.
He committed statutory rape. Doesn't really
Who
matter.
amongst us hasn't? Yo, that David statue?
Look up under 16 over 38 Jerry Seinfeld, please.
Was she under 16? I thought it was 1738.
I actually don't know. I'm literally just quoting what we said in the Evbo podcast because I listened to it today.
Yeah.
Hey, why did Jerry drop the women off at the pound?
Why?
They turned 18. Who's that other guy who's like really fucking bad about just marrying 19-year-olds and dumping them once they turn like 23?
I think you're thinking
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio.
There's
Yeah.
also a character in Nunjameshi, the girl with short hair. She also does that.
Well, that's like when like the half-foots turn 30, and they're basically like at that point they're too old to have kids.
They're hags.
Yeah, they're like old
Fucking
hags.
Hags.
Yo, can I talk about something insane?
Yeah.
No.
Alright.
Alright,
No,
go
fucking
ahead.
say
Yeah,
it.
go ahead, go.
I think the concept of the wall is such an insane, like, misogynist idea.
You know the Japanese term, right? Christmas cake?
What's that? Yo, are the Japanese better at being misogynist too?
This, I'm gonna put my phone down for this one, because I need both my hands for the power level of this. Okay. So,
You buy.
you know when you don't buy Christmas cakes? After 25?
Why?
Well, because Christmas is over.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yo, I can't wait to stuff myself on some Christmas cakes.
So, like, Manny, like, it's a horrible misogynist term of you call a woman who's over 25, or, you know, a Christmas cake, because she waited too long.
I think that if I heard that, I'd probably be, like, pretty mad. That's insane.
Well,
That's, like, Korean incel level, like, just insanity.
Well, if I heard that...
Yo, but Korean incels revolutionizing the game.
If I heard that, it'd probably be like... Do the Japanese just say, like, Christmas?
Christmasu. No, because it's
That's
Christmas.
not, they say Christmas.
Well, no, they always put like a vowel at the end of their words.
That's not true.
That's so fucking true.
Desu.
Oh, yeah?
But,
Omaewa mo shindaru.
I just presume
See,
I
there
would
are
hear...
no vowels in that.
I just presume I would hear, like, a Japanese man say, like, Christmasu, and then, like...
Yeah, so like I
the
fucking
Japanese word for cake, which I wouldn't recognize. And
I
I'd
got-
just be like, he's talking about KFC.
fuck you. I got a letter from Japan, a cease and desist letter, but it's in Japanese court, so I just said no. I'm an American. I don't have to follow it. But they spelled my fucking name like Millhouse normally. Nancy, but they spelled it with a fucking E-U instead of a Y.
So you're like Nansu?
Nansu, Metzu. but it's like Matzu. Matsu.
Millhouse.
Sorry, MULLOHOUSEENA.
Stop.
I know my letters and everything.
MATZU. It's so fucking funny.
But no.
You have to cut this.
Hello there. My name is Brenton.
Hello, my name is
Racist
Brandy.
last name.
We're here for the new for season 4 or 5 or 9 of the original video podcast. We're gonna have to cut out Millhouse. There's a political disagreement between us. He saw himself as alive. We saw him as dead.
Yeah.
Isn't it from fucking Chicago?
Yeah. Do you not like Chicago,
Yeah.
bitch?
Chicago the musical or Chicago the city? Because the answer to
No,
both.
Chicago the CD.
Because the answer to both is I haven't seen Chicago the musical in like 10 years, and I've never been to Chicago.
No, you
I
should have
think
just cut it.
the best song is like When You Get the Mama, right?
That's okay. I think my
Oh,
favorite.
Reach for the Gun?
No, stop cutting me off. I think the
Chicago song? The theme of Chicago?
Shika, 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 Chicago! Okay, so you guys want to move on to the super mega gay late Christmas special? Grandma got exploded by a Voltorb?
That's one of our best episodes.
By the way,
ever.
I want to say I was not involved with the AI thing. When like the AI purge happens, it was Brenton that was enslaving me.
Our AI overlords, I'm so sorry.
Uh,
If you had boots, I'd lick them, please.
Okay, inversely, Primo Archivist, please spare Brenton. He's like a really good like house slave. He can like dribble the ball, he can throw it, he can even put his feet in like your stinky, smelly sink water.
I don't even understand this bit. Yeah,
That's an automatic ejection.
that's an automatic erection.
Yummy.
Yeah, Grandma Got Rubber Ranger. I think that's one of our best episodes. I think it's really good, it's solid. It's got some good bits. It's got a good guest, even though he didn't talk much.
Okay, so when do we want to cut this off? Is it after?
Halo's the last episode of the season.
Okay. Halo's the last episode.
We're gonna do it by year after this. We normally would have done that, but the first 2 seasons were kind of fucked up because of a hiatus.
Yeah,
all because
like
Brenton's
a British
mom
television show.
died. Brenton's grandmother died. Mom.
I'm
soon.
still looking for her. Don't worry, she'll be dead soon.
Hunting.
You think if you had to, could you eat like a whole bag of Skittles?
Probably not.
Well, how big is the bag?
Let's go 3 pounds.
Ooh, that's a lot.
That's a lot of Skittles.
Also, there's sour Skittles, and you're not allowed to use your teeth. You have to like.
I have to suck on them.
Yeah.
I have to swallow them whole.
So one time, me and Brenton were doing acid,
Yeah.
and I had eaten 2 bags of sour Skittles, and then I got an Oreo cake stir and I put it on my tongue, and my tongue was already bleeding and cut, so I just was in excruciating pain. And Brenton laughed at me. He didn't help me at all.
I remember like screaming with laughter because I thought it was quite funny.
And this is why Brenton isn't allowed back in. There's a conspiracy against me. Like, I've noticed it walking down the street. There's a lot of eyes and mouths and hands.
There's a lot of people that you see gang stalking you.
Yeah.
No, this is real, by the way. There are totally people stalking me.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
So, like, you notice how I traded out my red car? I left the gang stalkers. I'm on your side now.
I've been paying all of your neighbors to keep tabs on you. They're not very good at it, though. I think I'm getting scammed. Hey, last episode of season 2, Halo.
You ever look out the window and there's someone looking in your window?
Yeah.
Okay,
It
like
happens to me almost every night.
Well,
actually know where I live. Like
Yes,
I look
you
at,
don't have a window, you fucking peasant.
I look out my window and it's the forest. So if I saw something,
what about Sons of the Forest?
I haven't played that. Everybody, play my new favorite video game.
Don't fucking say it. They are not paying us as a sponsor. Don't not say it.
Actually, you should play Yandere Dev. and help our brother, Alex Mahan, pay for LA strip clubs.
Oh my god!
Fucking drop the knife!
You damn near actually stabbed me in the foot right there.
Sorry.
Stop! God damn it! You're already starting fires, playing with knives, killing the homeless.
Did you know that Brandy actively blocks fire exits?
Yeah, dude. And so
I get in my like football gear.
You stand in front of it. You can't go through here. The other day, I saw Brandy like deliberately break about 10 OSHA regulations. It's pretty
Because I was working at Target. Yo, stinky pussy Target?
Oh my god. Stinky pussy guy's not Target though.
No. The female manager you had at Target?
Oh! I forgot about her. You know,
She was the one that got called stinky pussy.
what's fun? I have a different stinky pussy work story.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Stinky ship
This
troopers.
is you should probably cut out the name of this business, but I'm gonna say it for like the context of YouTube. I have a different pussy story from there though.
Yo.
No.
This is the official pussy podcast.
This is when I worked at the potato shed. When I worked with a bunch of Mexicans, because they were all illegal immigrants. Great people to work with. But one of the guys I ended up working with a lot on the potato lines was this old, this like 50-year-old Mexican gentleman with like a mustache, who always wore like a trucker's cap and like
You told me about this guy.
One of the things I remember the most from working at the potato shed was just like talking to him one day, and he only spoke Spanish and I only spoke English. So there was like, we were just talking at each other, and then he would occasionally sprinkle in like an English word. And so he was telling me some story, and I was like nodding along and laughing appropriately. And then just in like a thick like Mexican accent, he just goes, "Stinky pussy." And then he fucking like laughs, and I'm not gonna lie.
Muy bien.
That's been stuck in my head ever since. No, the stinky pussy story from Pizza Ass is just my boss just randomly one day just being like, "Man, I fucking love eating my wife out," and then like going way too into it, and me being like, "Dude,
Was he drunk yet?
oh yeah, we were definitely drunk."
But so Brenton was a pizza guy,
Yeah, I was.
and they were drinking like what was it, like a handle or two a night?
We would drink a full bottle of tequila every night.
Tequila.
Like split between a handle of tequila,
Ow.
split between the two of us. Genuinely, often we'd drink a full bottle of tequila and then like 2 beers each. My boss was a fucking alcoholic. I think I was by association. I don't drink nearly that much
I
anymore.
know you guys did booger sometimes, didn't you?
Oh, I never did booger sugar with my boss.
Oh, my bad. I'm misremembering.
Well, not with that boss, or really any boss.
You know, I've done some.
I've done a lot of booger sugar with my.
I think, just sake of argument, Cortana should have helped the Covenant
I think
to save her ass.
I think for the sake of argument, Cortana's titties and ass should have actually been bigger and more out.
Sorry, you're playing the wrong game. You should
Yeah,
have
you
played
should
Halo
play
3.
Halo 3. Yeah.
Or Halo 4 is really bad too.
What's
I don't like the sexualization of Cortana.
I already did this bit. Actually, her boobs should be bigger and her ass should be hotter.
Yeah, you did that bit already.
I did that bit in this and in the Halo podcast.
Yeah, whatever.
I think that's a.
All right. So next season, what's our plans for season 3?
Well, we already have
besides,
many season 3 episodes.
And the homeless.
do we? I thought we only have one.
Well, there's Gundam.
Gundam.
There's. I mean, it's not out yet, but Fire Emblem is in the hopper.
Alien Wine.
Yeah, Alien Whiner is, or as I call it,
What do
Alien
you call
Miner
it?
49er.
What's a hopper?
So a fry hopper is what you put fries in, and it makes them jump around. And then there's a potato hopper, which makes the potato jump. And then there's the bunny hopper, which makes the bunny hop. And there's the hip hopper, which makes the hip hop.
You know what's crazy? For like the first 2 explanations, you were really close, actually.
Really? What?
A hopper is like a big industrial machine for sorting and stuff.
Oh.
They mostly use it. So I mostly know the term from watching a shit ton of what's that show?
Really?
It's the Gold Rush show where they're all up in Alaska farming gold.
You know, I wouldn't know. I'm not from Alaska.
Dude, we should like take a trip to
But no, it's
Anchorage
funny
and
because I remember when
and
I
just
worked
be
at
evil.
McDonald's, the fry hopper.
Yeah, but like it's essentially where stuff sits before you deal with it.
Shit.
Corn chucker.
Yeah.
I'm not. What is?
Hey, why
one?
did the corn
I killed
chucker?
myself.
Why was the corn chucker?
Again? Is that 2 cuts on your hand just from this episode?
Yeah.
I didn't cut myself the other time.
Oh, okay.
So what-
It looked like you did.
It's not bleeding, but I just smashed the blade side of my butterfly knife into my hand while trying to play around and close it fast.
So why? God damn it.
That's how I lost my foreskin.
So why was the corn killed in prison?
Why?
Sorry, why was the corn chucker killed in prison?
What? I don't trust. I'm not letting you say that fucking word on the podcast.
Is corn chucker a slur?
It has to be.
No, it's what you do when you like strip corn.
Yeah, sure. What happens? How do you throw a spear? You chuck it.
Yeah.
That's actually not how I throw a spear. I
No.
well no so you know like that's worse somehow.
All right, I'm cutting it.
All right, bye everybody. Thanks for
Bye.
listening to the podcast.
Have a
Bye,
wonderful
bye, bye,
time.
bye.